If you're a new wave organization or coach, players who played for old guard dudes and their numbers tanked are underpriced assets for your team. Instead of asking what happened, ask who coached them. And I'd like to add on to that with the title of this, Who Hurt You? So sometimes when you're meeting people for the first time and they've got a little bit of wit to them, or you've been with your friends for 10 plus years and your relationship is super deep and they can joke around with you. There's been times in my life that I'll be at dinner with my buddy and he'll ask me like how things are going, and out of nowhere maybe I start complaining about something, or I just say something like super dark out of nowhere and or just unexpected. And the question, which is kind of a joke but also true, is who hurt you? And that question like hints at what is the trauma that you've had that has made you become this person who says that sort of thing. And I think it's a great question to ask. For example, I was talking to my buddy Mikhail about this, and it'd be a great question to ask in recruiting, because I think oftentimes coaches psych themselves out because they're seeking approval from other coaches. They're seeking to be right. They're seeking validation. So we've all heard of the story where there's like one kid that doesn't have any offers from Division One, and all of a sudden he gets one offer, and then the next day he has 8 offers because all the teams are sitting around. He passes the eye test. They like him, but they're like, well, no one else likes him in Division One, so are we reaching? And I think it's so dumb that we do this. If you like a guy, just take a guy. But I observe this trend all the time where won't have an offer, gets one, and then the next day he has 8. So in a situation like that, the team might be looking at a kid that had stellar junior numbers because he played for probably a young and up-and-coming and new wave mindseted coach in the USHL. It's just probably what happened. And then let's say his coach gets fired, or he gets traded to a different team in the league, or he drops to a different league, or whatever happens, but the coach changes, whether it's at the same level, whether it's at a different level. And then his numbers tank. And then we're often asking, well, is that player a bust? Did that player just like stop working out in the off season? Did he get too comfortable at that level? Did he stop giving a shit? But I think it's oftentimes we should be asking this question, who hurt you? Or looking into what I said in the thread, who coached them? Because like I said, Shane Gostisbehere didn't stop caring. He didn't stop working out in the off season. His numbers tanked because he played for an old guard coach after playing for a coach that was very new wave in Dave Haxtell. And when that changes, and your relationship with your coach changes, and his opinion changes because he's not the same guy, then things might happen to you.